I presented this man with the BBC New Comedy Award last year. He is a Geordie RoboCop, slightly less violent, way more funny. Please give it up for Lost Voice Guy!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all very well? Let me test your powers of observation. Raise your hand if you can tell that I have a slight disability. It's the hair, isn't it? It's a dead giveaway, really. Or maybe it's the shoes. I always wear stupid shoes. My mother told me not to wear them. She said,
"Lee, do you know what? Those shoes make you look disabled. Please don't wear them."
My mother doesn't sound anything like that, by the way. If she did, she would have a job on Radio 4. I've no idea why I used that voice. It's great to be here. No, really. It's a miracle I made it up all the hills in one piece. I do realize that it is pretty ironic that a disabled comedian is playing one of the most inaccessible cities in the world. As you can probably tell from my accent, I'm from around these parts of the country. So it's nice to be home in this generic town or city. I know what you were all thinking when you saw me come on stage. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It happens all the time, and I'm used to it by now. You were thinking, here comes another idiot with his iPad. You'd be mistaken. I'm a disabled idiot with an iPad. The difference being that I paid for the iPad with my benefit money. Having a disability isn't all bad, though. It turns out that disabled people can get away with anything. I pushed a little child out of the way recently. I wasn't even in a hurry. I just wanted to test out my theory. It got worse for the kid when his mother shouted at him for not looking where he was walking. In fact, I've played the disability card that many times now that I've made an actual disability card. If I want to sit down on a busy train, I pull out the disability card. If I want tickets to a sold-out music concert, I pull out the disability card. If I see an attractive girl who is way out of my league, but obviously has a conscience, and who would probably sleep with me out of sympathy, I pull out more than just the disability card. I got the train onto the gig today. I always like to sit in those seats for disabled people. It's just easier to get off. Anyway, I was in that seat and was about halfway here when another disabled person got on and asked me to move. I'll be honest, I didn't realize I'd be playing disabled top trumps when I got on, or I would have dressed more special. Needless to say, I didn't move. Who cares if he was both blind and deaf? I was there first. It was very awkward. He couldn't see that I was still there. And I couldn't tell him I wasn't moving because I can't speak. He wouldn't have heard me anyway. In the end, I had to throw his guide dog a stick. I didn't mean for them to end up under the train. I need to point out one more thing before I go. I hate that we have so many politically correct words to describe disabled people now. It's all special needs, special schools, Special Olympics. I don't know what is so special about me. That is why it always alarms me when I hear about special forces going to war. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Lost Voice Guy. If you have enjoyed laughing at a disabled guy, come to see my Edinburgh show called Disability for Dunces, which is at the Stand Comedy Club every afternoon at 1:15 during the Fringe. Goodbye.
You see?
He's my favourite.
And that is why he's won the BBC New Comedy Award. Lost Voice Guy. How good is that?
Absolutely incredible, brilliant.
Okay.
Everybody here is in tears.
Everybody loves him. Okay.